I'm Foxy Blue, and I'm here to do a short video explaining some of the events and things that have been going on in the age of Aquarius. A lot of revelations, a lot of truths being told, a lot of breaking down of some societal norms and infrastructures, and companies, a lot of things being brought to the surface. And it's also the case in, the music industry, with Kendrick Lamar and other artists. And, I'm here to talk about some of the references that Kendrick Lamar, has spoken about. And, also kind of referring to the fact that, he has spoken about being on a healing journey and spirituality. He had mentioned psychopath intuition in one of his recent songs, and that is something that I speak about a lot on this channel. I have a shorts that talks about toxic people have intuition, and psychotic people, and manipulating people also have intuition. A lot of people that I read for ask me, do you think he meant to hurt me? Do you think she meant to hurt me? And when someone's manipulative, they're strategic. They plan to prey on, they pick their prey. They plan to attack and take something, from someone that is weaker because they feel like they can do it. So it is strategic with a lot of people, and it is planned. If someone's a manipulator, that's what they do. They set up a situation or pretend with lies and deception. They use deception to pretend that they are something that they're not, to gain something. They're not doing it. When you do something, always try to do it with good intentions. I've learned that myself. Have good intentions. Be intentional with what you do. Be aware of not keeping toxic people around you. And as you start your spiritual journey, and many people start their spiritual journey with something traumatic. When something traumatic happens, the loss of someone, or breakups, etc., or betrayals, and they seek for spiritual guidance because they're at a loss. And that puts you on your spiritual journey. And a lot of times we get isolated. When you get chosen to go on your path and to actually be in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing, things start leaving your life. People start leaving, jobs end, family gets distance, etc., friends, etc. So you being put on a different path. And that, is making you stand in your power, getting to know yourself. And something else that Kendrick Lamar was referencing is an ayahuasca cleansing. And that ayahuasca is a plant. It's a psychedelic herb that people drink, they can take, inhale. But there's different things that you can do. You can use the elements of the world, the sun, moon, water, a grounding. You can use spiritual aids such as, sage, incense, Palo Santo, crystals. You can use manifestation sprays. You could do spiritual baths. So there's a lot of things that can center your chakras, your energy centers, like yoga, exercise, and of course eating healthy. This ayahuasca is a supplement. It's a tea that is psychedelic. It connects you with the spiritual realm. Now, some people may not choose to do that, but when you go through a spiritual journey, you often start eating healthier though. So some people choose to start cleansing and detoxifying their system, because it won't resonate with you anymore with the decluttering that you're going through. A lot of things that are not good for you, your mind, body, and spirit, will start, refocusing, reshifting, and changing. So, there are other, natural herbs and things that people also take with, changing their diet, like ashwagandha, sea moss, etc. And, a lot of those things are just natural things that, but going on an organic diet is also as good. But those are supplements or just natural ingredients and natural plants and foods that can start also helping you with your chakras and calming and putting you stabilizing your your organs, your way you you center yourself, etc., to receive when you do manifest or when you meditate, as well as, like I said, exercising, meditation, taking care of yourself. So you start pouring into yourself. You start learning yourself when you are put in isolation. You go through different stages where you feel lonely, you feel like that what is happening, etc. And it's a detoxifying, so that you strip the ego. And it's also what people refer to as also shadow working. Shadow working is really getting to know yourself, and you get to know yourself when you spend a lot of time and you're being put to be by yourself with a purification process, if you will. So that's purifying, so that when you do stand in your power and you start walking in your path, everything will be easier. You'll be financially free. You'll be free to be yourself. You'll only be around people that resonate with you. You'll only do jobs that resonate with you. You'll only eat foods that resonate with you. So all of these things is how you manifest, how you you start becoming aware of what's important. Do not idolize. It is never good to idolize a situation, a person, or a place. For example, some people are obsessed with, oh, I need to get that job. And then when you get that job and you're going through your spiritual journey, you realize it's not all that's cracked up to be. When you idolize people or famous people, celebrities, or whoever, it might be just your partner. You realize that you're not that's not true love, because you're not pouring into yourself. You first have to do and practice self-love, because self-love will stop you will not allow you to have toxic people come in your energy. It will allow you to set boundaries, because you'll be like, nope, I don't want this to harm me. I don't want this to harm my body. I don't want this to happen. This place is pouring a lot of negativity onto me, and you just simply block all those things. So it's good to keep negative people away from you, because they do, if someone that was toxic, you break up with them, etc., they do have that sort of kind of evil telepathy, where they know that you're moving on. They know that you are already setting boundaries, you're not coming back, and they could become jealous, envious, etc. Only resonate, only be around people that resonate with you. And you, as you go through your spiritual journey, you realize what really matters, and everything will start changing. The way you focus on certain things that are way more substantial and important. So this is just a little talk about it was a little bit too long to make it into a shorts, but it was just explaining psychopath intuition, and some of the references that have been made, and some of the things that have been going on in our world today. Thank you so much.